side again today, the high ones have the advantage.
I'm absolutely forward. He tends to either sit first or second. So Great Acclaim is another one who will take an early hand in this race. He's from stall 9, Tarkan from 8. There's a couple of them that can go forward.
This season. Bit of money for Telemark and the Rabba Racing, the green and the yellow. Leona, Warren Fenton riding for the Crystals.
Yeah, Warren Fenton, a really good claimer. We've been seeing plenty of him riding plenty of winners. Telemark ran okay at Newcastle last time. He was actually behind Native Warrior, as we mentioned just now. He obviously had that first-time visor on, and he managed
for that horse at 7-1. Then comes Lead Man, who is a 15-2 chance.
Lead Man was probably disappointing at York when we saw him, but again, he was one who got into every bit of trouble he could. He was trapped wide, he had a wide draw, he then got into a fair bit of traffic in the closing stages and was beaten
down in the handicap. It could help him in time.
That's Strong Warrior, well actually no it isn't, but the yellow colours of Strong Warrior, he's just gone forward to give him a quick mention because he started out live really well, and then they ran him in the Commonwealth Cup last time. I mean, he was 80-1, so outclassed and didn't get a clear run anyway, but this a lot easier and they freshened him up, so it'll be interesting to see how he goes.
And an extra furlong as well, up to 7 here.
After this race, you'll hear from William Haggis after his winner here at Haydock Park. He's spoken to Rishi. Good interview that, and we'll show you Crown of Oak's performance at Ascot, which was very impressive indeed. Interesting approach ahead of Sky Majesty. And the Reverend in the big handicap here. Forward comes number 12, one of 2 for the owners. Lead Man goes forward. Your commentator at Ascot is Alan Howes.
Ready, and they're off. Racing away over 7 furlongs in the Schweppes handicap. Mr. Bluebird, one of the greys in the field, is the first one to show that red jacket. Being chased by Athentico, more towards the near side is Nostrum, dark blue with the white cap. King's Lynn is prominent more down the centre from Roscollin and Darkness. Then Tarkan, who's followed by Eldrick Jones. Back at the near side group with Sword in the green. More towards the centre of the course is Array, who's leading there from Strong Warrior and Great Acclaim. Then Mirrowbone, Acadian Thunder, last year's runner-up. Telemark is further behind with Bobby Banu. Then Native Warrior, Thunder Roar and Sterling Knight is the overall trailer. They continue the way up the home straight. They're about to go through halfway. Mr. Bluebird joined by Array in the pink cap, and it's Array who now went to the lead from Strong Warrior, Great Acclaim, King's Lynn, ridden along Mr. Bluebird, then Tarkan, Acadian Thunder's trying to get more handy now just in behind. Mirabeau's also beginning to make a bit of a run, the grey there with the yellow cap as they race now towards the final furlong and a half. It's Array joined by Great Acclaim and Mirabeau. Away towards the left hand side is Thunder Roar, Native Warrior now coming into it as well, the red cap as they race down towards the final furlong. Great Acclaim now about to be joined by Native Warrior, Mirabeau the far side, then Thunder Roar. Half a furlong left, Native Warrior surging to the front now, and it's Native Warrior going on to win. Native Warrior from Great Acclaim and Mirabeau, then Thunder Roar ahead of Bobby Banu and Telemark, then Tarkan. Mr. Bluebird further back with Acadian Thunder and Sterling Knight.
Another race today with the market got it spot on. The favourite wins, Native Warrior. Quick fire double for the owners, Wathnan Racing, ahead of their 3 runners in the Sprint Cup. Let's pick out the places. Great Acclaim finished definitely in second. On the far side, Mirabeau in third. Then it's Thunder Roar in fourth. And it looks like Bobby Banu finished in fifth if he had first 5. It was 6. It looks like Telemark, but Native Warrior turns round that Goodwood form emphatically, beating Great Acclaim. The market got it right, Leon.
Yeah, I mean, he's travelled for a good way into this contest, hasn't he? Got a nice sit behind the leaders, and after all of those kind of unlucky happenings at Goodwood at the start and in the race itself, he's picked up well again, and the visor just seems to have made a real difference to this chap. He just seems to get on with it a bit better, and that makes him obviously 2 from 3 now in the added headgear.
Jamie Spencer over the 7 furlong trip at Ascot. James Doyle will be watching these Wathnan horses win. Safi Osborne rode the winner here. Spencer at Ascot. He rides Lazat in the Betfair Sprint Cup later this afternoon. Native, you might have got 5 or 11-2, went up at 100-30 in the end. The favourite wins the Schweppes handicap. Great Acclaim second at 11. Mirabeau third at 20-1. Thunder Roar 4 first 5. It was Bobby Banu and 18-1 chance.
I'll tell you what Safi said to me when she came back in. I said, did you have much confidence turning into the straight? Not really.
No, he's quite a lazy horse, and he was lucky today because they went fast. and they couldn't really keep that going, so he just kept the same speed, but fortunately it was quick enough.
And she also spoke about walking the track and actually being down on the inside. She didn't think was an issue. Did you have a conversation with her?
Yeah, I had a look at the track this morning and didn't think there was anything in it, so quite why they were coming down the middle I don't know, so I said if you're behind, if you want to go up the inside, I don't see a problem with it.
I hope you don't mind me just taking the opportunity to ask about a few horses that you've got still to come. In the Old Borough Cup, you've got obviously Dramatic Star, but the Reverend seems to be the one that most people are backing. Is that how you view it?
Not really, no. The Reverend's a very nice horse, but he wants softer ground than this. But he is up in distance, so hopefully that'll help him. Dramatic Star had an issue in the spring. He ran very well at ASCOT, and he's coming back. He's a funny horse, but he's got the ability to run well.
And of course, you know, Sky Majesty supplemented for the Sprint Cup. I was saying earlier in the week that Almarak was still in it. If Almarak runs, then it's a big pointer that William Haggas thinks this horse can win the race. No Almarak, but you've convinced connections to spend 20,000 to supplement this horse, simply because you think Sky Majesty can win it?
Well, she's an improver, and she was not very impressive in the first win at Nace, and then quite impressive in her second one. She's getting better, filly at this time of the year. She goes on good ground. Everyone seems to think she wants soft, but she's just as good on good ground. So hopefully she'll run a good race. Obviously it's a bit of a big race for her to step up in grade, but you know, one thing is for certain, I've worked it out in the 30 years I've been doing it, is if you're not in, you can't win.
That is true. And